Hey guys, hope everybody's doing good in the modeling community. Just wanted to stop in with a quick update on the Showtime Studios truck build off and kind of let you know where I'm at. It's been slow going. I've heard a couple of people say, just sanding and more sanding, and that's about the half of it. And then I had my frame pretty much ready to, well, I had it ready to paint because I painted it, and I bought some inexpensive black paint, and I didn't read on it. I got it from Advance Auto. It never would dry. I don't know what, it was a semi-gloss paint. Did I say flat black? I meant semi-gloss, if I did. But, it was $4 and something. I said, well, that'll be great for painting chassis and frames and interior tub plate, that kind of thing. Well, don't skimp on it, if you can. I mean, go ahead and stay with if you're gonna skimp, buy the Walmart brand, because it'll, if you're gonna do a cheap one for your frames and stuff. But anyway, I did, and wound up having to soak this thing in the purple pond to get I had to take the paint off, and it didn't all come off. Most of it did, and I had to do even more sanding. So I could probably sell recycled plastic to one of these plastic companies, because I'm bound to have a mound of it from all the sanding. But anyway, and then I'm going to show you a couple of finished models that I've got, and one that I picked up on sale today. Excuse me, at Hobby Lobby. I went for some paint and wound up. You know how that goes. But anyhow, here we go. I've got the frame I've got a light coat of primer on it. I'm gonna go back over and do a little more sanding. I've got the driver's side tank off of it. It's a mess. I'm having to resand it, and I'm going to spray some aluminum coat. I don't have the all clad, and so I went to Hobby Lobby today and bought the metallizer aluminum. You're going to try that on it and see. But I'm close, to being finished with the framework. Just got to, be sure, I've sanded out a lot of the injector, well, all the injector molds and seams and the fuel tanks. I'm just hoping it'll come on out and look good, especially the fuel tanks. I can patch up the framework on it, the actual chassis itself. If I have to, I'll weather, I'll I'll weather the truck and, make the frame. If it comes out rough, I'll compensate. But I was sure hoping the tanks would come out on it. So hadn't had time to do anything else to the engine. I got the engine half, and a couple other little parts put on it, and the transmission painted it steel. And I just hadn't had, doing that, I just hadn't had a chance to fool with that frame, hadn't had a chance to do anything else. And it's getting hot and humid here in Louisiana, so I'm going ahead and painting the cab part. And I'm using this Testors, and it's a little tough to dry. I think it's 1203 gloss red. It's the closest thing I could find to the color on the box of the Mac. And so it's looking good. I'm going to do actually, I'm going to sand on that a little bit, do a little wet sanding, and then go back with a final coat on it. And of course, I've got some other parts that's been painted red also. But as far as finished products, I finished the Peterbilt, and I finished the Dodge Dart. I'd had a help video up asking for help because I had the doggone bare metal foil. I shouldn't have practiced on a kit that I really was hoping for big things on, but I did. And anyhow, got several good replies on it. And Mike Brazil, I think's how you pronounce it, Brazil, he had told me to take a toothpick and just work around and around, and that's what I did. And I was able to sand it and salvage this salvage this body. And I come on back and finished it. And that's where we look at on that, and I'll show you with the hood on it. But I was pleased with how it turned out. But then we go to the Peterbilt I was working on. It's y'all excuse the sweet and low packets. I broke a dead gum mud flap off of it, so I've got it glued and propped up on it. So y'all excuse that. But that's just some redneck ingenuity there to hold it in its place while I'm up here. Because I done it just as I was setting it up. But got the antennas, CB antennas on it, and I just like the looks of them when they're tilted like that. I don't know. And I had used a CB out of it. I don't know if you can see it hanging there on from a wrecker that I had. But that's where we're at, guys. Oh, and I picked up this. I was at Hobby Lobby, went for paint, and like I say, you know how that goes. You can't get out without spending some extra money on something. So they had this thing on sale for $14.49, which is really about what it is with a 40% off or so or close. I wish they'd get them down around $10 and have a real good true sale on them. But I went ahead and picked this thing up. I like the look. This is about the only foose that I like the looks of. Well, I don't know. I'm all right with them all, but some I guess, but that's not one of my favorites. But I did like the 68 Firebird. All right, guys, that's where we stand. We'll catch y'all next time, and until then, happy modeling, and as always, God bless you.